Hi guys, it's Jessie here. One of the best ways to learn is to learn from mistakes. You know what's even better? Learn from other people's mistakes. What we're gonna do today is that we're gonna watch some videos of Mark Zuckerberg speaking Chinese and let's see how his Chinese is and what we can learn from him. Let's get started.
你是为什么要学习中文？
很有意思有三个原因。我才开始中文。
Don't act like you guys don't know.
一天呢，我和 Priscilla 决定结婚，所以我告诉她的奶奶用中文，她非常吃惊。
So you can see that his grammar and vocabulary are absolutely amazing. There's barely any grammar mistake, except that he just said, 我告诉他奶奶用中文. Obviously, he was thinking in English because in English you might say, I told her grandma in Chinese or using Chinese. So he was translating that in his head and he said, 我告诉他奶奶用中文. But a more native way would be, 我用中文告诉他奶奶. 用中文 comes before the verb 告诉, tell. Same rule applies when you're using the preposition with. For example, in English you say, I wrote this letter with this pen. In Chinese that is, 我用这支笔写了这封信. I used this pen to write this letter. Another example, I went to the park with him. In Chinese that is, 我和他去了公园. 我和他去了公园. So with someone or with something comes right after the subject. Okay, let's keep watching.
我觉得学习语言帮助我学习文法。
Again, his vocabulary and his grammar are almost perfect, but his tones are kind of messed up. For example, he said,
我觉得学习语言帮助我学习文法。
The sentence with the correct tones would be, 我觉得学习语言帮助我学习文化. A little bit faster. 我觉得学习语言帮助我学习文化. So his tones on 语言, which means language, and 文化, which means culture, are wrong. He said 语言文化. So 言 the rising tone, 文 the rising tone as well. 语言文化. I've said this so many times, tones are extremely important in Chinese. Doesn't matter if it's Mandarin, if it's Cantonese, or any other dialects, tones are very important. If you say the tone's wrong, that could mean totally different things or doesn't mean anything at all, and people will be so confused. This video is in 2014. I wonder how long he has been learning Chinese by then. Let's see if we can check it out. I'll try Google it. Oh, 2011. That means he had learned Chinese for 3 years by then. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. The grammar, the vocabulary is amazing. The tones. Some of the tones are not so correct, but most of them in the sentence are right. Let's watch a little bit more.
第三是普通话很难，我只说英文，但是我喜欢挑战。
Yeah, very good. You can see that he's totally capable of making complicated sentences with conjunctions like 因为 because, 但是 but, or 第一, 第二, 第三 like first of all, second of all, third of all. But I'm not sure if that interview was totally improvised or not. I didn't know if he knew the questions and prepared for the answer in advance or not. But if that was 100% improvised, then yeah, very, very impressive, I'd say that. So that was him speaking Chinese in 2014. I've got another video of him speaking Chinese in 2015, so probably a year later. Let's see if he has improved.
谢谢田园长，大家好。
Okay, I can see that his tones hasn't improved that much. The correct tone is 院长 and hello everyone is 大家好 not 大家好大家好 but let's keep watching
这里的学生们正在创造重要和创新的东西你们是未来科技商业政府和其他行业的
Okay, so a common mistake is that so you know when you're speaking English, when you're listing things or you haven't finished your sentence, you would raise your tone in between, like what I'm doing now. So he was listing things, right? Technology, business, like that. You would raise your tone. But in Chinese, you don't do that. You don't have to do that. So he said 科技商业 like that. We would say 科技商业政府 like that. Normal tone. Very common mistake though. You don't have to do that. Okay, let's keep watching.
行业的领导者
Okay, another common mistake is that this is a bit tricky because you guys might have know the tone change rule between two third tones. If there are two third tones, the first third tone becomes the second tone. For example, 领导 becomes 领导, right? But what happens if there are three third tones or even more? For example, the word right here, leader. In Chinese, 领导者. Did you notice that? The first two third tones both become the second tones. 领导, second tone. 领导者, not 领导者, not in any situation. But it's not always that the first two third tones will become second tones. It depends on the relationship. Yes, you heard it right. The relationship among the three or more characters in the word. So let's call the three characters in the word character A, character B, and character C. If character A and character B is a word on its own, then the first two characters A and B both become the second tone, like 领导者, because 领导 is a word. But if character B and character C is a word, then only character B becomes a second tone. For example, the little finger in Chinese is 小 means little. 拇指 is a word. It actually means thumb, but if it's little, then it's a little finger. So the pronunciation of this word is not 小拇指. Instead, it's 小拇指. Only 母 becomes the second tone. Same thing if it's more characters with third tones. It depends on the relationship of the characters in the word or in the sentence. Okay, let's continue.
不是怎么去创立而是为什么创立
Wow, you see the conjunction he used? He said 不是怎么去创立而是为什么去创立 Not but, not this, but that. 不是而是 Very good.
这就是生命的本质
What did he say? I'm sorry, I didn't understand. Let me try to listen again.
这就是生命的本质
What? Let me try again.
这就是生命的本质
I think what he's trying to say is this is the essence of life, I guess. That would be 这就是生命的本质。这就是生命的本质。You see, that's why I said the tones are very, very important. Because he said
这就是生命的本质
这就是生命的本质。Like, most of the tones are wrong, so I couldn't understand what he's trying to say. Tones, 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 guys, very important, okay? Do not ignore it.
所以今天我想要说三个故事这三个故事
Why did they laugh and why did these people applaud? I don't understand.
我第一个故事是关于相信你的生命
He's still doing that, rising his pitch out of nowhere. 相信你的生命 Okay, that's it. The speech is very, very long. It's like 20 minutes. And I kind of got bored. I don't know. I'm just not a economics material. Even though I studied international economics and trade for 4 years in university. But yeah, not really my thing. Sorry guys. But yeah, Mark Zuckerberg, his Chinese is not bad. I gotta say that. He has very good grammar and vocabulary, very good. But as I said before, he definitely needs to improve on his tones. Some of them are very good, but sometimes I couldn't understand what he's trying to say. But yeah, overall, he did a great job. Yeah, not bad. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you see any other interesting video, you can send it to me and we can watch it together. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.